Hey everybody, it's Lloyd Fernandez here with another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, thanks for tuning in for another one of my videos. I love you guys. And if you're new, you definitely got to subscribe, like, comment. But make sure you subscribe to keep getting the content, this good content that I'm putting out there. Okay, this video is entitled Fear. The reason I named this video Fear is because this is one of my mindset videos. I make videos on real estate to help buyers and sellers, people looking to be entrepreneurs and be real estate agents, newer real estate agents. I do nutrition, workout advice, and mindset, which is this one. So it's about fear. The reason I wanted to put a video out about fear because I feel like fear is what holds everybody back. Obviously, people know that. I mean, fear. But I think it's the root cause of pretty much anytime people don't meet their goals or achieve a different life when they want a different life. So, wanted to go into it. Tune in, subscribe, make sure. This is one of my mindset videos. So, again, it's about fear. So, fear. This is what I heard somebody else say, and ever since I heard them say this is what I call fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Anytime you're scared to do something or whatever it may be, once you actually do it, you realize how it's not that scary, and how you even laugh and say, "Man, I can't believe I was scared to do this," right? That happens a lot. I'm not saying that's for every single situation, because if you're about to jump off a building, there's a place for fear. It's a good thing to have fear. I'm not saying to be fearless completely with your whole life. Of course not. You should be scared to jump off a building and dying, or jumping in the middle of the street and getting hit by a car, or jumping in front of a gun and getting shot. Any of those things, don't do. Let your fear take over. I'm talking about. And that's going to the extreme and being ridiculous. So if you're going there, you're just being, definitely ridiculous. I'm talking about fear to do the things that you want to do, the positive things that you want to do, the changes that you want to make in your life. Fear holds so many people back. And like I said, it sounds stupid. It's like, duh. But no, it really needs to be addressed. And you need to address it. Even myself, I mean, of course, I'm human, and just like everybody else, there's been plenty of times I've been scared. And there's plenty of times that I have let the fear win. But every time I let the fear win, the results was terrible. The results was either stagnant, I just stayed in the same place, or they were just negative. Every time I conquered my fear, it was a positive result. Every single time. Even the negative that came from it, it was still a positive from the lessons that I learned. So I think in my case, it's a little different for me, because at a young age, I always had a different type of mindset than most, which I'm not putting myself on a pedestal or anything like that. I'm just being honest. I guess everybody's background, walk of life is different. But I remember when I was younger, if I feared something or someone, I would challenge myself to put myself in that situation, to face that fear. I'm not saying I did that every single time. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, there's plenty of times I let fear win. But there was a lot of times also that I purposely, basically what I'm going to say is I purposely made myself do something even though I was scared, because I realized I was scared, and I said, "No, you're not going to be scared. You're going to do it." And I honestly did that at a very young age, very young. And that's just been me. I'm not saying that things haven't arose in my life that I didn't push myself to, and I went the other direction where I should have. Yes, absolutely. I have been a victim of fear and not doing what I needed to do. But I have, for the most part of my life, gone the other direction for most things. Yes, some of those times I let the fear win, but a lot of the times I push myself. And that's why I'm able to do a lot of things and that other people would be scared to do. They would say, "Oh wow, you did that?" Yeah, because I'll do it. I mean, I'm not scared. Yeah, fear Being not scared doesn't mean you don't get the feeling of fear, right? Being brave, let me say that to correct myself. Being brave, I think that's what it basically means. Being brave doesn't mean you're fearless, right? That does not mean that. Being brave means that when you are in fear, you still do whatever it is you were trying to do at that moment when you got the fear. That is brave. Okay? Everybody has fear. And if you don't have fear, then you're not human or something's wrong with you, right? I don't even think there's somebody on the planet that doesn't feel fear. So, like I said, when you feel that feeling of fear, man, I was scared when I first door knocked. I remember that feeling. I was scared. I felt the fear. I'm about to door knock. Got to that first door and I stopped. I remember. I got to the first door and I stopped. And I was so gun-ho about it, right? I've been doing all the research before I got my license. And I've been like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Watching other YouTubers about door knocking. And then the day it came, I was super excited. Driving there to the neighborhood, I was ready to go. I got to that first door and I said, right there. Just stopped. And I said, that's fear set in, right? All of a sudden, everything hit me like, what's behind the door? Are they going to get mad? Are they going to curse me out? You don't know what, are you going to sound stupid? Just everything hit me at that moment. But you know what? At that moment, I felt that fear and I stopped. And I said, no, you're going to do it anyway. You're going to do it regardless of the fear. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. It wasn't as bad as I thought. And, it just... That was it. From there on, I wasn't scared. I mean, there's sometimes that I'll still door knock now, and I might have a little bit of if I go a long period of time, like if I go a week or two, which I usually don't, but if I do, without door knocking, when I go to back door knock, I get a little nervous feeling. I wouldn't say fear, but I get a little nervous feeling. But it goes away quick, but it's still there, and it's healthy. We're wired like that. We're human beings. That's been keeping us safe. Your brain isn't meant to make you successful. Your brain is meant to make you survive. Your brain will tell you, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Even though that thing will get you to the next level or wherever it is you're trying to reach or wherever you're trying to go or you're to be more successful. But your brain will tell you, no, because it's just trying to keep you alive, right? It's wired from DNA. So sometimes you can't always listen to your head. Now, obviously, if it's something crazy, like I said, jumping off a building, something like that, yeah, absolutely, you're going to listen to that. But I'm talking about sincere, general things to make yourself, like cold calling. I'm talking to anybody out there, entrepreneur, but this applies to life, any type of life. You want to talk to somebody, you're interested in that person, talk to them. Don't let that fear hold you back. You're never going to know. Don't let fear hold you back in your life. And that's not what you want to teach your children either. You want to make sure that you teach the younger people to come and looking up to you, whether they're children, brothers, sisters, or whatever, that you can't let fear win. Fear will keep you from doing anything in life. Everything I did, real estate, all the things, I did a lot of things in my life. There was always fear to every single thing I've done. Always, good or bad. But I never let fear hold me back. Now, I'm not saying I never gave in to fear in certain occasions. Like I said, yes. But I never let my fear hold me back. I've always said, no, I'm going to move forward. When I was first starting to be a real estate agent, man, you don't even know how much was stacked against me. Man, that story is for another day way in the future. But I had the cards seriously stacked against me when it came to being a real estate agent. And I'm saying seriously. And people would say it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to do it. I had people playing that were agents tell me it's not going to happen. It's not possible. Still became a real estate agent. Didn't let that fear stop me. You didn't think hearing that made me fearful? Of course. Of course, it's not what I wanted to hear. I could have said, oh man, they should know they're real estate agents. I guess I'm wasting my time. I shouldn't do it. No. If I would have had that attitude and I would have let fear, my mind talk me out of it, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be on this channel. I wouldn't be on this camera talking to whoever's listening to the videos. I wouldn't be a successful real estate agent. You gotta just push through. And if you fail, you fail. You learn the lessons that you could from whatever it is that you do, and you apply it to the next thing that you're gonna push forward and be successful at, your next goal. You don't just give up and crawl up in a ball, you know what I mean, and cry. Like, no, that's not what you do. You keep pushing. It might take 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 tries to get to where you want to be in life, but you can't give up. You can't give up. You cannot let fear hold you back. People live in fear. They wake up, they go to the same job they hate every day, all because they let in their fear of change, right? They want to do something else with their life. They want to do something that is fulfilling to them. They hate their job. They're miserable. But they'll live in misery. Or in a relationship. You're in a relationship and you just want to, you're miserable. But you fear the change. You fear the change of what's life like without this person, or what's out there for me. I don't know. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown, right? Holds everybody back. There's a saying, I think the Marines say this. They say, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And it is if you think about that saying, it makes perfect sense. Everybody wants to go to heaven, nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to go through the hard. Nobody wants to overcome fear. But they all want the reward. So you want the reward, but you don't want to have to conquer fears. You don't want to have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. You don't want to have to climb out of wherever you're at right now, because it's scary. You don't know what's going to happen. You want heaven, but you're not willing to die, right? And that's basically being scared of fear and change. So like I said, whether you want to get out, you want to change your career path, you're working at a job, you're miserable, but you're afraid of the consequences. You're afraid of this and that, instead of just doing what you want to do. Figuring out a strategic plan. I'm not saying being crazy about it, to get yourself moving in that direction. And the hardest thing to do is the first step. And anything new, the hardest thing is the first step. Once you take the first step and you start going, it gets a lot easier. It gets a whole lot easier. But that first step, you get scared. You're fearful. I hate this job. I'm miserable, but I'm used to it. I know I'm going to get a paycheck. I know where to go. I know what to do. Right? That over there, I want to do that. It seems fulfilling to me, but I don't know what to do. I don't know when the money's going to come. I don't know. So you don't do it. Fear. Fear holds you back. And then, so I would say like maybe 90-something% of the population is living their life in fear in so many aspects of their life, whether it's work, relationships, or just moving. So many things that could be applied to. Fear. You can't let fear hold you back in life. You only got one life to live. So you might as well, live it to a point where you get to be happy and not live it miserably. Because those people that are working that job that's miserable, what's worse? Living in fear, where you're just staying comfortable, living that job every day, or trying and failing? At least you tried. At least you know that wasn't you won't wonder about it. You're like, I tried, it didn't work. Get back on your feet and try again. You gotta be fearless when it comes to your dream, your life, what you're gonna do for a living, things that's gonna affect your inner self. Money's money. Money's a tool, right? Money means nothing at the end of the day. I mean, yes, we all like money. Yes, I want to make money. I want to make more money, obviously. But money means nothing. Money is just a tool you use to get through life, to help you get happiness in your life, to help others. Money is not happiness. Because when you're dying, money means squat at the end of the day. But your happiness throughout life and being fulfilled and being happy is priceless. you want to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to bring that happiness to yourself, because happiness is something you want in your life, and this is a decision. Happiness is also a decision. I mean, you could be sad and upset in any situation, and you could be happy in any situation as long as you make that decision to be. But again, you want to do things that make you happy. So working that job makes you happy, or doing this that makes you happy. Don't always base everything on the money or the income, because at the end of the day, you got to walk in your shoes, whichever decision you make. Kids make mistakes. Kids make mistakes. Adults make decisions, whether they're good or bad. When you're an adult, you make decisions. You don't make mistakes. Hate when people say, oh, I made a mistake. Yeah, as a kid, you make mistakes. I get it. You know, a teenager, you make some mistakes. But once you get to adult, stop using that excuse. All right, guys? You made a decision. It was a bad one. It was the wrong one. You should have thought about it. You should have educated yourself on it. You should have dug more deeper. It happens. I'm not saying I ain't never make a bad decision. I have. But stop playing the victim card. Stop looking for sympathy. You're an adult now. You're not a kid. No more mistakes. You're making the decisions, and you're going to pay the consequences for your decisions. And don't let fear hold you back. Don't blame this, that, and the other. Yeah, there's a lot of realities. Everybody got different hands and different difficulties they have to overcome. Don't let fear hold you back, because that's the only thing going to hold you back. And then you can say all the excuses and play the victim card all you want, but that ain't going to get you out of nowhere. That ain't going to bring you happiness, and you ain't going to change your life until you stop letting fear hold you back. All right, guys, video got a little longer than I wanted, but I just wanted to get this message out there, because I think, like I said, over 90% of the population just lets fear, like people live in fear every single day. Every single day. They're going to the same job. They don't want to do this. They don't want to be in this relationship. They don't want this. But they keep living the same life every day because of fear. Because I don't want that. You just tell them, hey, why are you still doing that? Because I don't want to do this, or I'm scared to do that. And you're like, so you'd rather live every single day of your life miserable than see what that thing you're scared of change might happen? Good or bad? What might happen? You're going to live just, I'd rather stay here. 90% of the population still stays there in their little corner, in their fear, in their comfort zone. And that's why most people never really live. You live and die, right? You live, we got a date. We all got a date. You're going to die. There's no way around it. So stop fearing it and go live. Okay? That's what I want to put out there to the world and whoever's watching this, because there's no point in living it safe. I mean, yeah, you gotta be responsible, make educated decisions and risk, and you got family to think about. But that doesn't mean you give all that up, your happiness up for those reasons. No, you live your life. You need to be happy. You gotta take care of yourself in order for you to take care of others, and you can't let fear stop you. You're letting fear lock you into a life that you don't even want to live. And then when you're done and you're ready to check out because life is over, you're going to be pissed. You're going to be like, damn, why the hell did I let fear and all these excuses and playing the victim card and poor me and this, and I was dealt this hand and you don't understand? No, we're not going to understand, because everybody comes with a story. Everybody comes with a story. Some worse than others. Absolutely. But you got to face your fears. Your story is your story. There was a saying by somebody, I don't remember their name, but they said, when you're writing your story, don't let anybody hold the pen. When you're writing the story of your life, don't let anybody hold the pen. You write your own story. All right, guys, I'll leave you with that. All right, guys, don't let fear control you. I wish you, I'm going to let you know, before I end the video, I'm a local real estate agent here in York, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Adams County, Hanover area. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell real estate, please send them my way, and I would love to help them get them where they need to be. And if they're moving to Pennsylvania, period, send them my way. And if they're not in my area, I can send them to another agent that can give them great customer service and get them where they need to be. All right, guys, get that house that they're looking for. All right, guys, like I said, I make videos on real estate for buyers and sellers. I make videos for entrepreneurs, salesmen, new real estate agents, period. And I make mindset videos like this one. And I also make nutrition videos and exercise videos, because I've been doing that very long time and I enjoy it. So make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment at the bottom. Let me know what you think about the fear video. If you agree with me, if you think I'm full of shit, put it at the bottom. You want to see me do a video, please let me know and I will do it. Keep making videos. Content's going to get better. Location's going to get better. It's just cold where I live at. So right now I got to keep it indoors, but I'm looking forward to doing some other experiment with some other locations when it warms up. So prepare for that. I need some more subscribers, so if you can share the video and help me get more subscribers, that'll be awesome. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. All right, guys, I wish you luck. I wish you success, and I wish you good health. All right, guys, bye-bye. Boom!